There's no way to remove landmarks in these regions. Sunk cost isn't a card. Keep TF here every time. TF is so good. Because they play Wayfinder, you play TF, it's a blowout, and I love it. Every time, it's great. And Shelly sounds good. Why wouldn't Shelly be good? Isn't Shelly just... Don't they just want more removal spells? Isn't that what the game is here? Don't they just mulligan both of these and look for cards that say kill the opponent's units? So I can win the stack war? That sounds right. That sounds like what I should be doing. What's funny is he can play cannon, I can just shoot it, and I'll fucking be so happy. Play cannon! Play cannon right now. Do it. Do it. Darn. Sometimes it happens. It's awesome. This guy runs Cyan Thousand Tails? That's wild. Ahri! Just straight up cast Ahri? Oh my, okay. Just straight up play Ahri. Okay. I mean, Ahri gets an attack here. I mean, I'll try to shoot the droplet. I'll give it a shot. But, I don't think my odds are that high of it working out. Alright, I could get... Crab. That's alright. That's okay. Seen better, seen worse.
The forest surrounds us.
I mean, do I really just take this shot? It never works. What's the punish? He burns a recall. That's a good enough punish. We can burn a recall of some kind. Yeah, it's fine. 1 for 1. I also drew a card off it, though, so that's pretty good. See, the Ezreal version... Because I keep debating myself between the Ezreal version and the Ahri version. With Ezreal, you actually get away with that, because... Or you don't get away with that. Because,
I am lightning. I break the wind.
It's a bold play. It's bold to assume I can't, I don't have another pain, but, yeah. When you don't, you don't. Unless he has another 1 mana recall, but it is what it is. I do think I'm favored in this matchup by a pretty good margin. I might get this attack every time. If he wants to, that's fine. You can break 1 if you want. That's cool with me. That's fine. That's weird. Okay. Sure. Please play Wayfinder. Oh my god. Woohoo! Hee.
I'm always a round or two.
Oh, I love it here. Yep, feels good. Retreat. Yeah, he has it. Of course he does. Yeah, he's got to have it if he made that last play. But who knows? Players are bad, so sometimes you just hope they don't know what to do. Still good. Still a really strong play. Sure. So TF probably doesn't make it out of this alive. It's fine though. It is what it is. TF did his work. If I only had that earlier. Drop it at 3, cannon at 2. How nuts would it be if I was just holding the pokey stick? Wouldn't that be great? Wouldn't that be the best world to live in? Because I shoot homecoming, right? Yeah. Pokey stick? Don't mind if I do. This looks good. Oh. Yeah, this looks good. And then you recall and I poke. Absolver? That's pretty desperate. Yeah, baby. Oh, there's no nopes in this deck, yeah. I could pretend I knew that. Alright, so we know his hand, and that's a whatever. Maybe it's a second Ahri, but who cares? Alright, bye TF, it was fun. Later, buddy. It was nice knowing you. Seems good. TF is a removal spell. If he flips, he flips. That's awesome if he flips, but not really the condition that we're working towards. Alright. I think I either draw cards or I start putting pressure on. So he has a bad Homecoming, a Shadow Assassin, which is a terrible card. It's not that bad, it's a cycle. Cycles matter right now. Cycles matter for him, specifically. I think we're fishing for more cards. That's a nice pickup. So 3 droplets, 3 cannons. I'm cool with passing. Like, if he wants to burn his mana, I'm happy to. Yeah, of course he just cycles, so I wouldn't, yeah. That's fair. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I'm playing TF on the next turn. That's so good. He gets to refill, though. Seems good. Oh, no, Jesus Christ. Hey, Nami, how you doing? Oh, my lord, that's unfortunate. That was off the top, too. Okay, and it's a one of. That's... Wow. Wow, okay. I fucked. What the fuck was... What the fuck? Holy shit. I got robbed. I'm getting robbed. That's fucked up. Alright, well, I'll TF red card on my turn, I guess. What do I do for now? That's a lot of elusive damage I gotta take. 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. It's 11 damage I'm forced to take. Okay. I think I just drop Nami and I just take about a bunch of damage. Or Fishfolk, maybe? This got complicated really fast. I think I Nami and I actually have a block for one of these 3/3s. Because I can buff one of them to be a 3/3, and I can at least do that. Because, I mean, he's gonna attack and just hit me as hard as he can.
And to you.
What a crazy draw. Yeah, I kind of know his attacks. I never block it because I'm not that crazy. I think we pick up Quicken. When am I ever going to use that? Yeah, I'm never going to cast that. That's silly. Yeah, let me do that. How much damage am I taking? 3, so I'm dead to Twin. I'm not a fan of being dead to Twin. So I think I do that to be less dead to Twin. Seems good. Because dead to Twin means a lost game, I think. So I'm going to choose for that to not be the result of this game. So it's going to be this. I can't play Shelly and TF, but that's okay. Because I'm just going to red card, and that should be enough of a blowout to where it doesn't matter anymore. And I think that's just going to have to be fine. You can even like try and bait him as hard as possible. Just play cards.
tentacles off the spectacles, please.
Should have pranked first. Oops. Tune. Brain off. How do you get a new hand? How did this happen? What's going on here? It's crazy, ain't it? Sure. Oh, I can say no. Sure, buddy. What you got in there?
Let the tide carry you. Rise with the surf.
So he plays the droplet. So I can force him to retreat cannon. And then clear the rest of his board.
Never lost a fair game.
Yeah.
Great one.
Unless he has, you know, every other recall card in the other half of his hand. But, you know. He hasn't had them earlier, and they're on the right side of his hand, and the right side of his hand of the cards that have been there longer. So he might actually force him to play in the 4-mana retreat. Look at that! He is actually. That's awesome. If he redraws Kennen, he can't actually flip Kennen, but if he redraws the Droplet, he can flip Kennen in the future. See, that's the thing. Because Kennen's at 3 out of 5, Droplet's at 4 out of 5. So if he recalls Kennen, Kennen's not flipped. If he recalls Droplet, his Kennen's dead. So we're good here. Sure. Huh?
Something for all.
Why was that the choice made?
Shadow.
What? Huh? I don't understand. So his hand range becomes Twin Discipline very, very quickly. The odds that Twin Discipline's in his hand and in his hand range is very high. Just because of everything we've been seeing. One Kennen got shuffled back into the deck. And this is the original Kennen, I think. So I think there's still 2 in the deck. This can attack and get buffed by Nami, but the fact that Twin Discipline is so high in his range means I really shouldn't even do that. So I think it's just going to be play Conch and generate a card. Pick a card's pretty funny. I don't think TF ever gets to level, though. I think that's a pipe dream. If I pick Jettison, I can actually buff TF's attack by 4, which is 6, and that's enough to win this exchange.
What fetching scales you have.
And you've got the cutest
That's
head
not.
I've
I'm
ever
dumb,
seen.
because this is the weakest unit now, and this wouldn't even be the weakest unit. That was really silly. That Jettison was bad. Oops. I was supposed to pick... I don't remember. It was a bad pick, though.
Who would trespass here?
That's all that matters, is that it was not a good pick.
You cannot win.
Alright, so I trinket trade here. Grab a otter.
Ride the surging tide.
And that happens. And his board's gone. Alright, now you have to twin here. Which is very high in his hand range. That's fine. Like, that's totally... Like, I want him to use it at a position like that. That's fine. That's the kind of spot I want him to cast Twin Disciplines at.
Why, hello there, little O. You are quite...
So, we're looking good now. And if I can stick this on the board and just play these 2 cards, I don't know what he can do about it. There's a Willow. Draw 2. Sure. It's pretty good. That's really good. Really, really good, actually. He draws 4 off this. But I'm gonna just stick this. And,
I surrender.
you know, be chilling.
First step's the hardest.
Good hit. That's, frustrating, but... Alright. Absolver? Yeah, I guess Absolver.
Let the tide
Deny
carry
him
you.
from winning the game this turn. Then I have this Jettison in my pocket to go crazy with my board. So he has 2 face-down cards, and every other card in his hand is uncastable, except for the Kennen spell, and the Kennen spell is going to generate. So he's going to generate an extra Kennen spell. We'll have an odd number of them. Odd numbers are a lot worse for Kennen, because actually he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards in his hand. So this will generate a spell, right? Yeah. This will generate one, okay. So I can't really block Kennen and get away with that, but I take 3, which means I lose to Twin, so I have to block it anyways. So I just get rid of a dumb Otterpuss. So one of these 2 cards would have to be Twin Disciplines for this to be bad.
Persistence is key.
I don't really know what the odds of that are right now.
My people can't wait much longer.
It's literally just 2 Twin Disciplines. But I think we play it safe and don't gamble on that, and we just do that. So that way Nami survives, and I just win on my next attack, I think. Quite often I just kind of take this win out of nowhere if I just attack next turn. Yep, he just submits this. Understandable. I play MRI.
Oh, I've never met
Refill
anyone
my
like
board.
you.
I cast Jettison when he tries to kill TF. We're looking clean. Yep, tries to snap kill TF. He also, and doesn't actually matter in this scenario. Wow, triple cast. That's just bad. That's just bad play to triple cast like that. That's just not a good idea.
Rise with the surf.
In almost every circumstance to do it all at once. Alright, so I'm just gonna open swing, and he's got to deal with it. And it looks like not very difficult, not very easy for him to do, because I'm gonna challenge this away now, which is really nice. And I can sink in a lot of damage right now. That group shot is killer, actually. So if I do this, he blocks 5 and 4, 3, 6, 9, and then group shot would be 12. Or 11 exactly, actually. So I actually have exact lethal, because one of these, this will get the Nami buff. So that's exact.
It will be done.
That's the wrong block. I mean, I don't have lethal, but, you know. And I've bricked all of his spells. So if he wants to survive, he's got to play one of his very expensive cards he doesn't want to play. I think I go for it, actually. Why? Why go for it? Just 7 to 1, and I just draw Pokey Stick, and that's a lethal also. It's good too. I have Pokey Stick lethal. Ahri, sure. Not relevant. Play MRI.
Hello, new best friend.
So all I gotta do is stay
Your
alive.
arrival honors us all.
That is the 3rd copy of that he has played, and he runs one of them. That's crazy. There's also one in the tree, which, thanks to the nerf, is not getting summoned next turn.
There's always a way.
Yikes! Okay, so Ahri flips, but won't be elusive in time. But he has an Absolver in his hand. So I have a 1 in 3 shot of winning the game. That's crazy. It's actually more than that if I get more chances. The best move, I think, from him is to open attack right now and just gun it. So we know his hand. It's Homecoming, Retreat, Absolver, this. So Absolver costs 6 mana to get the Overwhelm. He actually committed stuff. So I'm going to snap this now and just pray to God. Okay, missed. That's fine, but I get a 2nd shot now, which is better for odds. Gives me better odds at it if I get a 2nd shot at it. He doesn't run Notify, I do know that. I can see that. But his Absolver costs 6 mana, very importantly. So if he goes for the Absolver condition, it's a lot harder for him. So I need to, you know, just play the game out. Yeah, so he Absolvers, and he tries to sneak in lethal. And then I don't actually have a response for that. So Absolver here gives it +4, so that's 7. But I think the only way to do this actually is to wait for him to try it. This is the most health I can save possible on my Nexus, of course. So I will do that. Force him to play first. Yep, cast Absolver, tap completely out. These increase my odds as high as possible. Also, I'm not dead? If I shoot that, am I okay? Yeah, I'm okay. So we can clear the board, and I get a coin flip to win. Yeah, I'd like the coin flip, please. Thanks. I like the coin flip.
Let the tide carry you.
Alright, coin flip.
The world.
And even if I don't win off this action, I just attack, and he has to deal with my entire whiteboard. Yeah, so we'll coin flip for lethal.
Oh dear.
Good luck. GG. Maximized my odds. And that's all you can really do.
Outplayed.
Odds maximized. Because if I did it before the Absolver, not only are my odds worse, he also has Deny up. So I have to do it before he can play Deny. If he was really thinking about it, he would have realized I didn't have Lethal. If I could kill that 2-1, and then probably wouldn't have even Absolvered and just held. But that's a lot of steps to get to that result. So I understand.